This thing is crazy! What's going on, guys? It's Jay. Welcome back. So today we are going to be doing not quite a first ride. This is the second time I rode this bike. I don't really count the first one because it was just up and down the street real quick. This is going to be a first ride and review of a 2020 Yamaha R6. This is Kevin's bike. He's going to be riding mine today, doing pretty much the same thing. Before we take off, so a couple things he's done real quick, big things that are really going to matter. Windshield, he got a new Puig windscreen on it. It does have not really a full system. It's pretty much straight piped. He's put different bits and bobs on the exhaust. It's a straight piped exhaust. Has the Yoshimura tip on right now. He does have a quick shifter, and he's lowered it a little bit, a few inches I believe. His back tire is getting a little rough right now, so we're not going to be doing any crazy highway pulls. It's going to be a lot of like city streets, probably some service access road type stuff today, but we'll see how it is. Alright, now let's get on the road. Alright guys, so now that we're rolling, first thoughts right off the bat. Man, the seating position on this thing is crazy compared to the FZ07. You know, you are really tucked over. So I'm waiting on new plates to come in. So I don't have a plate on my bike, I have a plate in my bag, and I really hope this cop doesn't mess with us about that. Alright, now we're moving a little bit quicker. So like I said, the seating position is a lot different, but I'm right at 5'8". My inseam's probably like 30, 31 inches, something like that. It's really not that bad. If I wouldn't want to go across the country on it, but you know, if you're just doing there he goes, he's copying me because I do that all the time. You know, if you're just going, you know, around town or maybe just commuting to work real quick, it's really not that bad. So that's one thing out of the way right there. So this is the only inline 4 that I've rode before, and it's a lot different than the parallel twin on the FZ07 right there. If you've ever rode either of these, this is a really smooth bike. It feels really good, you know, whenever you're accelerating, just chilling right here. You know, 4th gear at 50 miles an hour should probably be going a lot faster, but or have the gear down lower. Just how this bike's meant to run and everything, but you know, it's doing just fine right around 6,000. Really smooth. You can barely feel any vibration or anything coming through the bars, which is really nice. On the FZ07, you know, it's not super vibrating, but it is definitely a lot more than this. So that is one pro it's got going for it. It is a smooth bike and it feels great. So this is the first time I've recorded on this bike specifically. And I've got my camera angle was what I'm used to is on the FZ07. So hopefully y'all can actually see good and the camera angle is not all messed up and whatnot. Oh man, she moves. That was just a little bit, and that was in 4th gear. Like I said, I'm not going to get on it too much. He's got that back tire that's messed up a little bit, but you know, I've done a pull or two before on this bike, and if you're curious about the power on this, it is there. I promise you, it is there. On tap pretty much all the time. As long as you're not low in the RPMs, which that's where it does suffer. You know, if you're below that 6-7-ish thousand range, you are going to feel a substantial difference in power. It just doesn't have it. When it's down low like that, it's honestly just pretty gutless. And that's just part of it, you know? If you're getting a super sport, that's something you just have to be prepared for. So styling wise, because you know everyone is very... No, my Cardo's trying to talk to me right now. No, stop listening. Stop listening. I'm fighting a Cardo and it's winning right now. Alright, I just turned it off. Hopefully it's not making a call right now. Anyways, like I was saying, styling is a huge thing whenever you're getting on a motorcycle. You know, whenever you're picking it out, if you're looking at, if it's super sport specifically, if you're looking at like this or the 636, you know, they're similar bikes, but you know, they are different in their own way. So Styling wise, I'm gonna give the R6 like a solid 10 out of 10. I think it looks great. Definitely one of the better looking super sports on the market right now. Put like a front facing image right here so you can see what I'm talking about while I say it, but it has like the daytime running lights that sneak to the side right there. I think that looks really clean with the two light bulbs right underneath them. It's like some mean eyes just looking at you, man. I think it just looks sick. I know one thing I'm not used to is, you know, since I don't lean forward on that bike like at all, I'm not really used to supporting a lot of my weight with my legs, and that's definitely one thing you have to do on this. Because if you start leaning over, you got a lot of weight on your wrist, you're gonna start feeling it, and it is gonna affect the handling of the bike. So if you've never been on a super sport, make sure you do keep that in mind. Keep yourself up with your legs. Don't put any weight on your wrist. It's just gonna mess everything up. Good luck. Good luck. See, just to show y'all what I mean, you know, the bike will take off, man, but whenever you first get on it, it's not gonna take off as quick as it will once it's up higher in the RPMs. But once you got it like on the bull and you got those RPMs up, you will take off like a freaking rocket. So sound wise, like I said, he does have a full system on this bike pretty much. Let me shift up so it's not as loud for y'all. He does have a full system on this bike. I think he's got a M4 mid-pipe, if I'm correct. I believe it's an M4 mid-pipe. I'm 99% sure he has stock headers, and then he has a Krapovich megaphone exhaust that he normally has on, but whenever he vlogs, he puts on that Yoshimura tip because it's just a little bit quieter. What are you doing, my guy? Get out of the way. Keep it a little bit quieter so you can actually hear what's going on whenever he's vlogging and whatnot. Woo, like I said, he has that quick shifter on here, and that's, man, that is so cool. If you've never ridden a bike with a quick shifter, whenever you do for the first time, it's like magical. As far as like agility and everything like that, whenever it comes to this bike, I like it a lot. You know, this bike is pretty much like a little race replica. You know, people take this bike to the track all the time. Can we get away from the Harley boy? Oh, we can. Let's go. People take this bike to the track all the time, and it is a phenomenal track bike. The fact that you can have all that power higher up, and then the fact that you can just boom, wherever you want to go, it's right there. Just razor sharp. So if you are looking to get this bike for maybe like a track day weapon or something like that, you really cannot go wrong at all. I gotta remember to stop using the clutch. Look at that, going side to side, it's just effortless, man. You just gotta think where you want to go, turn your eyes a little bit, then boom, you're there. As far as like the everyday rider category, you know, this is really going to come down to some personal preference type stuff. There's just a couple things, you know, you really got to think about. This is a sport bike. It is a fully fared sport bike at that. So if it's summertime, you know, like it's getting into summer right now, and I'm only saying this because I can feel it, this bike gets hot, and it gets hot quick with all this plastic on it. So, you know, keep that in mind if you're somewhere where it's a lot hotter. Those costs that you don't think about, insurance, you know, I don't know what kind of insurance he has on this, but I'm pretty sure it's not full coverage, because I know full coverage for him was like a lot of money per month, and it's stupid, but you know, it's a sport bike, and that's just the nature of the beast. Get a little pull real quick. This thing is crazy! Alright, and we're going fast, Man, but when you're on this, you just want to go fast. It's hard to not do it, Anyways, everyday rider. what did I say already? It gets really hot, insurance. That seating position, you know, that's definitely a big polarizing thing too. If you're someone that does have like back problems or something like that, and you're gonna be riding this every day, you should really take that into consideration. You know, even just how long I've been going right now, I am starting to feel it in my back. Granted, I'm not used to it, but I am starting to feel a little bit. I know Kevin commutes on this, as long as it's not raining, every day. And with that, he said at the beginning for him, it was really strange, but now that he's used to it, it's perfectly fine. It doesn't really get to him anymore. Whew, it's hot. This thing is so fast! It just takes off! Let's go! Real quick before I get back to that. Now granted, that was really low speed right there, but it just, woo, it's so nice. You know, whenever I was taking that turn, it just felt so good. Just boom, right around the corner. It was amazing. Anyways, like I was saying, you know, I am starting to feel it on my wrist a little bit, so maybe I need to try to lean up a little bit more, and then on my back. But like I was saying, he is used to it. So, you know, you'll get used to it eventually as long as you're actually actively riding it. Just something to keep in mind. Yeah, buddy. Kevin's trying to, we're both trying to learn wheelies right now, but he just did it right there. He's like, oh! I'm not doing that on his bike. Woo, you can hear the backfire on this one. I can see him smiling right now. But overall, guys, I like the bike. I think it sounds phenomenal. It looks incredibly sexy. You know, especially with the stuff he's done to it, like blacking that out, taking the big pipe off and getting that one on right there. I think it looks awesome. Pretty functional. The mirrors, you can see behind you, kind of, sort of. They're not great, but they could be worse. They could be a lot worse. Overall, if you're looking at the R6, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be a good buy, basing off, you know, what I'm experiencing right now, which is nothing but good things, and then how he talks about it every day whenever we're going to work and whatnot. It's a great bike. You just have to be prepared for, one, the ergonomics. That's all. Like me, I don't know if I could get something like this because, you know, I don't have the best back ever, so I just personally don't know if I would want to deal with something like that every day. But I'd probably be willing to pick one up if I wanted to start doing a lot of track days and stuff like that. So it just depends what you want to do with the bike. Overall, I'm going to say it'd be a great buy. Super fast, looks great, and it's kind of comfortable. Just completely up to you, you know? So let me know down in the comments, what do y'all like more? Do you like super sports? Do you like naked bikes? Do you like cruisers? What is your go-to? And if so, or like out of those, what do you have? Drop it down in the comments, let me know, guys. Alright guys, but that is pretty much gonna wrap everything up for today. That's my first ride and review on this one. Like I said, overall, I think it's a great bike. I think it's a great buy as long as you're in this kind of category and this is what you like. Can we call it the king of the 600s? Is that what it is? I don't know. If you were looking at a 600, what would you get? Let me know. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here today. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and drop a like down below. If you want to see more, subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. Comment down below what you thought. Like I said earlier, what kind of bike do you have? What kind of class of bikes do you like staying in? Let me know, guys. Other than that, I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Alright, I forgot to put this in the video. That's Kevin. Y'all have met him before. Like I said, he is doing a review on my bike right now. I will link his channel because I don't know when his video is coming out, but I'll link his channel down below. Go check him out, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time.
Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps...
Wow, y'all are still here after the outro. I'm proud, guys. If you're not subscribed, click that button.